to everybody. And we hope that you'll have a great day, you'll learn from our speakers, and also that you'll enjoy the food, because I know that that's what I look forward to a lot. Okay, so just a few house rules for today. The toilets are situated, so the men's toilet is literally right outside here, and then the girls' toilet, you have to walk out and then take a right and go straight out of the corner, and it's situated there. There is tea and coffee and a few sandwiches, so please do help us all. Mind that some of the sandwiches do have pork, I think they have ham. I do think a few people might have access to that. So just inquire before you have the sandwiches if you have any allergies. Okay, so I think that what we're going to do is we're going to go straight into our speakers who will give us a few words of motivation before we actually begin the program and explain that what we're actually going to be doing in terms of the dialogue and the relay of performances and all that. And yeah, I think I'll just hand this platform to who's going to go. Yeah.
So our first speaker is Mr. Ramesh. What he does is he is from the corporate world and he has had extensive experience in Africa. So he's going to talk about Africa's potential and what he thinks Africa needs.
Good morning to all of you. Can you hear me? Yes. At any point I say something that you don't understand, please raise your hand and we can stop. Alright? Okay. So I work for a company called OLAM. We are one of the world's largest companies in the agricultural commodity space. We are also a very large farmer. So we have about 3 million hectares of land under plantations in Africa and other parts of the world. So I'm here to share with you some possibilities that exist for all of us to succeed in life. So before I start, I'd like to ask you, do you all understand the meaning of the word success? If you do, raise your hand for me. Do you understand the meaning of the word success? If you do, raise your hand for me. I want to see that you can understand it. Yeah. Come on, raise your hand. Good. So all of you understand the meaning of the word success. Is it reasonable to say that each of you has a different idea of what success means?
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Good. Very good. We will come to that in a minute. My view is to try and understand for each of us what is it that success means and what is it that we can do to become successful. So what it means to each of you, we will talk to you one by one. Alright? I'm here to take you through a bit of what my company does and what Africa has in offering for us. The countries in green are where my company has a large business in each part of Africa. So we are in 24 countries across Africa. We are in 18 products. We have so many people working for us. The important part is here, over 1 million farmers work directly under our control. And we have over 2.5 million tons of agricultural commodities, cocoa, coffee, rice, sugar, rum, and so on, that we source from Africa. Like I said, almost 3 million hectares of land that we do plantations on, and over 58 factories. So the importance of the factory is that therefore you have workers who work there and get skilled, and therefore the commodities that we procure from the farms get processed in these factories. Alright, so that's what my company does and that's what I do. Having said that, I want to take you through some principles of how do we all become successful. So can one of you tell me, what is success for you? So, what does success mean to you? Any one word that comes to your mind. Sorry? They can't give you at the back. Now it's here. Achievement. Alright, good, thank you. What does success mean to you? Does it mean fame? Does it mean power? Does it mean responsibility? Does it mean money? Anybody else wants to give me a chance? Yes, sir. A world blogger. Wonderful. Okay, good. Anybody else? Yes.
Success to me means freedom, either financially, emotionally, or physically.
Fantastic. Very good. You raise your hand?
Well, basically, we all have our goals. And then when you achieve them, that's when you're successful. And then you have money.
Wonderful. Yes.
Achieving my goals from short-term to long-term goals.
Good. Very good. Anybody else has an idea what success means to you? Alright, we have about 5 definitions which are somewhat different from each other, but you're all talking about achieving things, right? Reaching a goal of getting something. Now, to get there, to achieve a goal, to achieve a target, in the first place you must imagine what that target is. And each of us has a different goal. Somebody wants education, somebody wants money, somebody wants a job, somebody wants to set up a business, right? You must first imagine what is that goal. Therefore, we talk about the power of an awesome dream. You must first dream. What is it that you want? And when you're ready with that dream, you can then give it shape. So ask yourself first, what do I want to achieve? That's the dream you must have. That answer cannot come to you right now. The answer cannot come to you in the next 7 days. You have to keep thinking for yourself. What is the deep desire that you have which will come out in the shape of a dream? And then you're able to give it shape. So, the first thing is to have a dream that is powerful, that is large, that really stretches you. That is not something you can imagine today. Right? Your dream cannot be that I will be in the top 10 in my school this year. It's a good dream, but it's one small dream. I'm not talking of seriously large life dreams. So stretch yourself. Think of yourself way beyond your current imagination. So you have to push yourself. That's why we talk of an awesome dream. Alright, that word awesome is for that. You have to surprise yourself that you can think so big. Once you have put the dream in place, you need to decide on actions that you will take to make those dreams happen. Sitting in your house, dreaming about it, things won't happen. Right? It's like a lot of government schemes where some minister thinks of something and he sends the goods. But who's going to put it together? Who's going to make it happen? Our life is our responsibility. And the only person in your life who has the biggest responsibility for your life is you. Nobody else has that responsibility. Only you have it. Your health, your wealth, your well-being, the way you think and what you do is your and only your responsibility. Take charge of it. Nobody else can do it for you. Even your parents have other responsibilities. They have other children, they have their own lives, they have their own jobs. Right? So take charge of your life. When you take charge of your life, you must plan what actions will you take to make those dreams happen. Okay? All clear so far? Alright. Then the deep desire. Desire. The word desire. Does it ring a bell in your mind? You know what it means? So you must have a desire to see those dreams come true, because when those dreams come true, your target is met. This is what you want. So you must develop a desire. You know, sportsmen have this great power of visualization. And I work with some of them, so I know how it works. What they do is they imagine. So if I'm an athlete, that I have to play, that I have to get fit, that I have to run hard, that I have to wake up every morning, that I have to eat the right things, is all fine. What they're dreaming every time, every waking moment, is them standing on the podium receiving that medal. Alright? And when your mind starts telling you that that is what you want, that is the dream. The rest of your body and mind actions are tuned to it. That is what I'm talking about. You have to develop a deep desire to achieve. And when you do that, the rest of your actions will follow space. Because the mind is a very, very powerful tool. We don't unleash even 15% of the total power of our minds in an entire lifetime. So it's up to us to decide how much we want to put to action. Develop a success consciousness that you will achieve your dream one day. This is being a positive. Tell yourself, I will get it. I will get it. Believe me, the power that you will unleash when you convince yourself that you have it in you to achieve is completely different from being told every day that you don't have it, you can't do it, having self-doubt. Self-doubt will get you nothing. No successful person in this world has succeeded with self-doubt. So first have confidence in yourself. All of us are different. We all have different skills. We all have different competencies. We all have different approaches. When we are able to put all this together in what we have, we'll achieve our dream. Somebody else can achieve their dream through what they have. Let's talk about ourselves, each of us. Alright, so having a self-success consciousness about yourself and having the confidence that you have to be able to achieve is one big step forward. I just talked about negative assumptions. If somebody tells you something negative, blank it out. Don't listen to it. You must feed yourself with positive thoughts about yourself and your competences. And that must feed into your success consciousness that I can achieve. This is the target I want. This is something I want very badly, and I can make it happen. A dynamic, positive attitude to life. Positive attitude. Whatever happens from today, start this exercise. Whenever anything happens, look for what is positive in it. I had an example of a student who once told me that when he had a cycle, he was riding a bicycle and he fell off and he broke his leg. So I asked him, what can be positive about that? He says, the positive thing about that is I just broke my leg, I could have broken my head. Right? It is the capacity to draw a positive signal from anything that happens to you. That of course is drastic. But in your studies, you will have a bad day. In class, your teacher may not be happy with you that day. Your homework was not great. All this can happen. But the trick is to sit at the end of the day and say, these are the 10 positive things that happened to me today. I do this even now. Once a week, I sit and write 10 things that happened to me that were good. It reinforces my belief in myself. It helps me create greater confidence in the fact that I had a good week. And it makes me feel that I'm using my time well. Persist. There is no substitute for hard work. There is no substitute for persistence. You have to stay put because you will have challenges, because you will have hurdles, because you will have failures. All of us will have failures. If you have not failed, it just shows you are not trying hard enough. If you had a smooth life, life is great, you're not pushing yourself, you're not achieving what you're capable of achieving. When you fail, it shows that you've tried new things, you tried to do better things, that's why you fail. And when you fail, you learn. Why do you learn?
You learn because you're failing.
Sorry?
You learn because you're failing.
You're learning because you're failing. Why do you learn because you're failing?
So undo the mistakes you did.
That's right. Any other view? That's right. Because you've gone through untrodden paths, you've tried new things, you learned new things. Be patient. I told you this right at the beginning. These are not answers you'll get today, just now, not in the next 3 days. Be patient with yourself also. You're pushing yourself to great heights. You're demanding different things from yourself. You're learning new things. Be patient with yourself. It will all take time to come together. Be open and flexible, which means the plan that you make today for 1 year from now may not necessarily always be able to be executed, simply because things change. Your conditions change. Your health conditions can change. Your circumstances can change. Your dreams can change also. You can aim for something bigger and brutal. So be open and flexible. And your action plan must always reflect what is possible at that point in time. Listen to others. I found this a very, very powerful tool. Even a large company like mine, I find people reluctant to speak to each other. Sometimes because I don't want to display my ignorance. Right? Sometimes because I'm just lazy. There is so much knowledge, so much experience in this world with people that are close to you. All you have to do is ask. And people are always willing to help you. It's your teachers, it's your friends, it's your family, it could be anybody. Just ask. There is enough information and knowledge and failures available from which people have learned. And that can help you get better and better and better. Because finally, what are you trying to achieve? Sorry? Success. You're all trying to achieve success. Your targets, your goals, your dreams. And to achieve that, whatever it takes, you must do it. So who has the only responsibility of your success?
Me.
Sorry?
Me.
Louder, I can't hear you.
Me.
Thank you. And finally, never give up. The easiest thing in the world is to say, this is it, I can't go any further. I can't do this. Happens many times to all of us, right? I work too hard now, today I'm finished, no homework, now finish. Yeah? It's very easy. I'll explain to the teacher tomorrow, or maybe she won't see me. Right? Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. Because in life's goals, you're only answerable to yourself. Who else cares? Exactly. You're only answerable to yourself. You cannot lie to yourself. You can give a story to your teacher, but you cannot give a story to yourself. So be answerable to yourself and keep your conscience clean. How did you watch this film? Good. That was to give you an idea of the potential of Africa and what you guys can do when you get to a stage where you start working and developing businesses and being entrepreneurs. I wanted to read this last slide and keep that with you for the rest of the day and hopefully go going forward. Nobody can tell you, nobody can dictate what you can do and what you can achieve. Like I said earlier, the sole responsibility and the core responsibility of your life is in your hands. All the best, have a good day.